Hello and welcome back to the We Are City channel for another Manchester City career mode episode. Today's episode kicks off an away game to 19th place Leeds, which we will use the sim system in purely because Leeds are down in 19th place. Only 8 points so far after 14 games. You can see there we are quite a few points clear, aren't we? 7 points clear at the top of the table. But Liverpool do have a game to play, same as us. But Spurs 7 points clear with a game in hand on them. Spurs are dropping off pretty quickly, aren't they, Mourinho's side? And Manchester United and Chelsea have found their way into that top 5 now. Brighton back in 6th place. So Leeds today, I'm expecting 3 points for Luis Enrique's side. So this is the side we're going to go with for Leeds today. Ederson starts in goal, back 4 of Cancelo, Stones, Diaz and Theo Hernandez. We've got Herrera, Foden in the middle with Kevin De Bruyne today. Sterling on the left, Ferran Torres on the right, and Romelu Lukaku through the middle on the bench. Felix, Bernardo Silva, Gundogan, Rodri, Walker, Laporte and Gavin Bazunu. The Leeds side on the left-hand side of your screen there. Pedroza, Phillips, Rafinha, Jack Harrison, ex-Manchester City man. Boateng up top. Looks like a decent lead side, but you can see why they're at the bottom of the table. Really haven't really got anyone who can maybe score. Maybe they're lacking a goal scorer in Boateng, who I think is from the Chinese league. Foden, Herrera, behind to Sterling. Foden was in space there, Raheem. He finds Hernandez instead. Ferran Torres dancing around the challenges. Just not enough to get himself spades, and Leeds counter. No space for Ferran Torres. Leeds with a chance, and it's into the hands of Ederson. Tackled Phil Foden. That's half-time, 1-1. I don't know whether to jump in or not. I think I will jump into the second half. See if we can change it in the second half and then jump back out. Maybe get a goal, hang on to a 1-0 lead. Not been impressed with how we played today. Into De Bruyne. Don't expect to be playing on the counter against the side like Leeds. It's Ferran Torres. Ferran goes into Lukaku. Foden. Oh, there was a run by Cancelo. Maybe should have found De Bruyne. Theo. Ferran's in there. It's cleared away. Ferran. De Bruyne. Lukaku. Sterling's made a good run. Here's Raheem Sterling. Into Lukaku, who makes it 1-0 Manchester City. It's Romelu Lukaku with a goal. About time. I think that's our first clear chance. But if you get a clear chance from a man like Lukaku, we know he finishes those clear chances. Great finish by Rom. Wide to Sterling. Didn't track Lukaku's run. And it's a really good finish by the Belgian into that far corner. 9 for the season, not yet double figures. But what we will do is jump back into the sim system now. Now we've given ourselves a 1-0 lead. Good pressure from Stones. Sterling. Lukaku makes it 2-0 Manchester City. In a great position, Lukaku. Finishes his chance. 2-0 we lead and it's substitution time. Bernardo Silva, as well as Joao Felix, going to come on. I think Ferran off, give him a rest. We'll get Rodri in there as well for Herrera. Phillips. Still a chance for Leeds here. Still a chance. Oh, we've given away a goal. It's Jack Harrison. Raheem Sterling at fault for that one, I thought, up top. Shooting when he didn't need to. 2-1. Clean sheet gone again. How many of these clean sheets we're going to throw away? Hoping to get half clean sheets, weren't we, this season? Whether that's possible, I'm not sure. But 2-1 up against Leeds United in the end to get the 3 points. A 90th minute poor goal to concede from Harrison. Well, our next game is against Newcastle, 14th place Newcastle at home, and again, it's time for the sim system. Maybe even a quick sim on this one because we should be beating Newcastle. I mean, I think we will beat Newcastle. This is the side I'm going to go with against Newcastle. Ederson starts in goal, Cancelo, Diaz, Laporte and Hernandez in the back 4, Rodri, Aouar and Gundogan in the midfield, Kaiki on the right, Ferran Torres on the left and Joao Felix through the middle. We've got Lukaku, Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne, Herrera, Walker and Stones, Bazunu on the bench. Well, what a result that is, a 2-0 win at home against Newcastle. Kaiki in the 38th minute and Kevin De Bruyne in the 86th minute gives us another clean sheet and a 2-0 win at home and another 3 points to stay way ahead the top of the Premier League. And our last simulated game before we get into some proper action is in the Champions League, Valencia away. Now, we're already through. It's between Valencia and Leverkusen who goes through. If Leverkusen win and Valencia win, it doesn't matter because Leverkusen will still be through. Now, you'd say, ooh, Leverkusen, they'll be on the same amount of points as us and go through top of the table. Well, they won't realistically, will they? Because they're a -1 goal difference and we are on +6. So it doesn't matter what happens in this game, we will be going through. And I think I'm going to play a bit of a rotated side, let some of the youngsters play in the Champions League. So this is the side we're going to go with against Valencia today, and it's a very heavily rotated side. Bazunu starts in goal. We've got Walker, Ake, Aresti and Saka at the back. Bissouma, Aouar and Van der Heide in the midfield. And then it's Foden, Delap and Bernardo Silva, our front three on the bench. We've got Felix, Ferran Torres, De Bruyne, Rodri, Stones, Howard Bellis and Ederson. And we'll see what happens in today's game. We'll quick sim it. It's a good side. I mean, they've got a strong side. They need to win, don't they? If they want to go through in the Champions League and hope that Leverkusen drop points. Well, the game finishes 3-2. Moise Kean in the 28th minute was returned with a Liam Delap 32nd minute goal. There's a Patter then scored in the 35th minute. Half-time was 2-1 to Valencia. We came out and scored through Bukayo Saka, 68th minute to make it 2-2. Then Moise Kean, the 85th, give Valencia the win they desperately needed. 85th minute. Whether they still threw or not, I'm not quite sure. So back to gameplay now, and today's game is against third place Chelsea. They're not quite near us in the table, but it will narrow the gap at the top as Spurs are no longer chasing us. It's Liverpool are now chasing us. So a win here today would be big away at Stamford Bridge. It'll push Chelsea actually a bit down the table as well if the likes of Brighton and Villa were to win their games. They'd get close to Chelsea. So Chelsea really want a win today. This is a side we can go with against Chelsea today. Ederson starts in goal. We've got Cancelo, Diaz, Laporte and Hernandez in that back four. Rodri, Foden and De Bruyne in the midfield. Then it's Sterling on the left, Ferran Torres on the right, and Romelu Lukaku through the middle. On the bench, we've got Felix, Kaiki, Aouar, Herrera, Walker, Stones, and Bazunu. And that's a strong side, and we can beat Chelsea today. We've got the quality. I mean, look at that back line. 93, 90, 92, and 87. And I mean, Saka's probably, Bukayo Saka, the player that can reach 90 odd rated, can't he, as a left back. Rodri 90, De Bruyne 95, Foden 89. He's growing now with game time. He could reach 90 pretty soon. I think Ferran Torres has got it in him to reach 90. I mean, we can maybe even field a full 90 rated team pretty soon. So here we are at Stamford Bridge. The floodlights are on, although it seems like it's a bright day actually. No need for the floodlights quite yet. This Manchester City versus Chelsea game. Chelsea knowing this is a massive game for them in that top four race, and if they're in the title race, they don't want us to run away with it. They'd need to beat us today. So this is Thomas Tuchel's Chelsea side. It's Maigan in goal, Dumfries, Sarr, Tapsoba, Miazga and Alonso in the back five. Hakim Ziyech and Kai Havertz in attacking midfield too there. And then Pulisic, Werner or Campos, who's top scorer for Chelsea in the league, up front. Depay, Porto, Digne, Chilwell, Bakayoko, Edouard Mendy. Strong bench as well from Chelsea. Plenty of left backs on that Chelsea side as well, with both Luka Dean and Chill on the bench, Alonso on the field. That midfield is Ziyech and Havertz. We might absolutely outrun that midfield. I think we will anyway. So Manchester City versus Chelsea. It's live from Stamford Bridge. Chelsea's 5 back, as I remember, is a tough formation to break down. Got the quality to do it though. Foden. Going to De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Oh, good save by Maignan. Really good save. Alonso. Searching ball, long ball to Pulisic. It's not that bad actually. Lukaku, look at the run from Ferran. Here is Ferran. Oh, he's going to his right foot. Ferran Torres. Oh, it's just wide. I expect him to finish that one. Miazga there wasn't sure. Tried to show Ferran onto his right foot or his left foot. I don't think he was sure which foot to show him onto because he's so good with either. Thought he was going to score that one for Ferran Torres. Hit double figures for the season. Skips past Sterling. Oh, it's Dumfries now, I believe, isn't it? Foden. Lost one up to Ferran, who keeps it into De Bruyne with a header. Oh, it's deflected away and cleared away by Dumfries at the far post. It was a risky ball from Foden, a searching ball. Did fine Ferran in the end. Teo. Into De Bruyne. Oh, 1-0 Manchester City. What a cross from Teo Hernandez. First time by the Frenchman. And De Bruyne, of all people, you're expecting Lukaku to be in there. He's not. It's the captain, Kevin De Bruyne. Heads it in to lead at Stamford Bridge. Really good play. So yeah, Foden. Hernandez, first time. And De Bruyne finds himself in the middle between Tapsoba and Miazga. No one near him. And he gets his third of the Premier League season. That's poor defending from Chelsea, especially the 5-back. You think they'd be compact in there, they're not. And they're losing now. Here's Werner. Good tackle by Diaz. Brilliantly done. Foden. Oh, he had a pass on there. Oh, he's gone to wide to Lukaku instead. Romelu Lukaku at the near post. I don't know how he's managed to get that one in the back of the net. But he has done, Lukaku. Found by Phil Foden, who's running the show from midfield. Lukaku on his right foot hits that near post. Magnan's going to be well disappointed with that one, hasn't he? Look at this. Shouldn't be getting beaten from there, should he? He really shouldn't be getting beaten from there, the goalkeeper. Lukaku finishes his chance. And he celebrates. That's double figures now for Lukaku. Number 11 in the Premier League this season. And 2-0 we lead. Chelsea. Over the top. Alonso. Cutting us apart here, Chelsea. Campos. Ocampos, brilliant. Until the finish. Beat Diaz easily. Beat Cancelo. Beat Laporte even. The finish was shocking. Varane in there. Cancelo off the line. Chance for Tapsoba. Goal conceded 2-1. Not good enough defensively. Not good enough there. Rodri didn't get across the front post here. Left Varane to deal with this one. Headed off the line by Cancelo and then Teo. I expect him to do better there. Ederson's struggling always to get across to that one. Clean sheet thrown away. 3 goals for Tapsoba. Must be from set pieces for Chelsea. Here's Werner. Campos. Alonso. Well done, Cancelo. Just disappointed we conceded a goal, and that's half time. 2-1 we lead. A goal conceded is a disappointment. We've been good other than that. Chelsea's only chance, really, wasn't it? Other than that, our Campos chance, those few minutes where Chelsea looked like scoring, and they managed to get a goal from it. We couldn't ride the storm. Manchester City 2, Chelsea 1 at half time. We dealt with it. Ederson with a risky pass, but sometimes you've got to do the risk to get the reward. There's Lukaku. Foden. Run the game, Phil Foden. He really has. Here is Foden. Oh, through to Varane. Ferran Torres. Oh, he's put it wide, Ferran. This is not his day, is it? On a usual day for Ferran Torres, he would have had 2 goals today. He's missed 2 today in front of goal. Unlike him. Really unlike Ferran. Now Campos, who's Chelsea's best player, is coming off. Porto's coming on. Diaz flies in. Porto. Good feet by the Spaniard. Alonso. Ziyech. Oh, skips inside Diaz. Laporte with a big tackle in the box. It's a perfectly timed one. It had to be. Oh, given away by Ederson. Werner causing our own trouble here. Diaz still doesn't win it back. Pulisic. Around Hernandez. It's a poor cross, really. Cancelo with a strange header. Get in the box. Eventually finds Lukaku. Foden. Teo Hernandez. Hernandez. Sterling coming in. Oh, what a save. Ferran Torres on the rebound. And he does get his goal, Ferran. 3-1 Manchester City. He surely couldn't have missed that chance, could he, Ferran Torres? Missed 2 other chances that were tougher than that one. That one was a sitter. And he put the power into it to make sure it did go in the back of the net. Good finish from Ferran. Still in it this well. Luckily, Tapsoba's on the floor. Ferran Torres finishes his chance. Number 10 of the season. Double figures already for Ferran Torres. Already. We've seen the progression he's made from last season. 3-1 we lead against Chelsea. Lukaku. Ferran. Oh, Ferran. Great acceleration. Ferran Torres. Great save by Manyan. Great acceleration from Ferran Torres. It's saying Foden off for our. Foden's ran the game today. So we'll give him a rest. Sterling. Here's Raheem. Set off this season well for goal scoring. Not quite found his goal scoring form recent times. But here's Hernandez into Sterling. Great defending from, was it Malang Sarr? Werner. Pulisic. Havertz. Pulisic. Oh, good interception by Diaz. Saves a certain goal there. Kaiki. Away from one. Wide to Walker. Walker with a good cross in. It's Lukaku. He's missed the sitter. Oh, Sterling was arriving at the far post. Lukaku took it over. Decided he'd finish it. And he heads it a mile wide. And that is full time. Manchester City 3, Chelsea 1. A win over Chelsea in the Premier League. They will drop down the table possibly. And we will continue to climb up it. There's nowhere to climb any further, is it, when you're at the top? And consistently at the top, this Manchester City side. We're just too good. We really are too good. Well, we've been brought to attention of the development plan of Houssem Aouar, who is now 88 rated as a playmaker. Ball-winning midfielder. I mean, he's good at everything, isn't he, Aouar? We'll try and improve his defensive side of his game, but what a top-class player. He's been unbelievable this season, the 25-year-old. It's EFL Cup action now. We've made it to the quarter-finals, where we will face Manchester rivals, Manchester United, with a chance of making it to the semis. So this is the side we're going to go with against Manchester United. Gavin Bazunu, our second-choice goalkeeper, starts in goal. We've got Walker, Diaz, Stones, and Saka in the back four. Herrera, Bissouma, and Gundogan in the midfield. And it's Ferran Torres on the left, Kaiki on the right, and Joao Felix through the middle. On the bench, we've got Liam Delap, Bernardo Silva, Houssem Aouar, Rodri, Cancelo, Ake, and Ederson. So under the lights, Sir Alex Ferguson's done there at Old Trafford against Manchester United today in this Carabao Cup quarter-final. A big game, a chance to get to the semis, and then into the final. In a cup competition that we are the current holders, so we want to keep the current holders if we can do, and we definitely don't want to lose to our rivals Manchester United. They've beat Forest in the way here, we've beat Bournemouth, and the winner of this game will play either Spurs or Everton in the semi-final. We've already beat this Manchester United side once this season. They've got De Gea, Williams, Greenwood, Andre Silva, Pavard, Pellistri and Beretta on the bench. The starting lineup is strong. It's Henderson in goal, Wan-Bissaka, Militao, Connor Cody, the captain, and Neva at the back. Souček and Van der Beek holding midfield with Rashford on the left, Sancho on the right, and Bruno Fernandes in behind the £125 million man, Victor Osimhen. And there is Wan-Bissaka up against Ferran Torres today. Might have a tough time against the informed winger. So Manchester City versus Manchester United, Carabao Cup quarter-final. It's live from Old Trafford. Walker, back to Herrera, did well. Back into Walker again, Gundogan, look at the space for Ferran. Ferran, oh, good block by Wan-Bissaka, necessary block. Ferran. Saka. Oh, ball into Felix, didn't quite come off. Here's Sancho, ball over the top to Bruno Fernandes. This is what United are good at. Hit on the counter, Bruno Fernandes, what a save by Bazunu. Well, that's what we want to see from our second choice goalkeeper. A youngster who we want to give experience to push for that number 1 spot in a few years' time. Fernandes. Good tackle, Diaz on Rashford, turned straight into him. Kaiki. Up against Connor Cody. See you later, Connor Cody. The pace, the skill of Kaiki. To the far post to Ferran! Oh, what a save by Henderson. We've seen 2 unbelievable saves so far. Great work from Kaiki. What a save by Dean Henderson. I don't know if he just hit him. Herrera back into Gundogan. He's going to go over the top to Kaiki. Oh, he takes it down, the Brazilian. Kaiki. Oh, what a goal from Kaiki. World class. Takes it out the sky from the ball over the top by Gundogan. And his weaker right foot finishes it past Dean Henderson. An absolute class goal that is from Kaiki. Look lively on this right-hand side. Look at this for a take down his left foot. Past Connor Cody. Militao tries to keep up with him. And he finishes it in the far corner. 1-0 lead Manchester United here. His second goal in the Carabao Cup. And that is a really good start 22 minutes in. Been a lively game so far. Run inside here by Ferran. Feeds Kaiki. Here he comes again, Kaiki. Kaiki! Oh, Ferran Torres in the rebound somehow. Connor Cody's got his body in the way of that. What a block. I feel like Ferran should score, but he's a ridiculous block. Felix. Kaiki. Dribbles away from all. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres tries to bend one into that far corner. It's a poor finish from Ferran. He set high standards for himself at the start of this season. Kaiki. Felix. Kaiki. Through to Felix and his weaker foot. João Felix from range. Oh, into the top corner. 2-0. He could have got closer there, couldn't he? He could have got a lot closer, João Felix. Didn't need to. He backs himself with his quality. And he smashed it in the top corner. What a ball this is by Kaiki. Into João Felix. What a hit that is, by the way. Henderson, absolutely no chance, has he? When he hits that one. He's first in the Carabao Cup. 2-0 Manchester City. Maybe it's Liam Delap time at half-time. Ferran gives it away. Having a shocker for Ferran Torres. And that is half-time. Manchester City 2. Manchester United 0 at this quarter-final at Old Trafford. Clean sheet would send us through, but we have been known to throw leads away against Manchester United before. Well, second half underway. Now, half-time substitution. Liam Delap is on. Ferran Torres has got a shocker. I just think he needs a rest, maybe Ferran. Been playing a lot of games. He's off now. Oh, around Wan-Bissaka. And he plays. João Felix, who plays Liam Delap, and Connor Cody defends it really well, the captain. Felix, well played. Saka. Gundogan. Felix. Felix! Oh, it's 3-0 Manchester City. United cause of their own problems here. The throw-in by Wan-Bissaka was rushed to Sancho. Felix was still there. He nods it back to Saka. First time into Gundogan. Through to João Felix and into that far corner. 3-0 Manchester City. It's too easy. Much too easy against Manchester United here. Second goal in the Carabao Cup for Felix. And they're going to make a substitution now. Solskjaer's got to make a substitution. It's Pavard for Militao. So a defensive substitution. Bissouma. Oh, he's done well. Can he make a pass to Kaiki? He can. What a pass. Kaiki. It's the far post. The lap. Oh, it's 4-0, but the referees give a penalty. We've just made it 4-0, and the referee's going to pull it back. So frustrating. The lap scored his header. Just give us the goal, referee. The advantage was played because he wants to book neighbour. If he's sending him off, fair enough. But Liam Delap's just scored. It's a clear penalty, yes, but we've just scored. I think Palestri's come on for them. Do we give Joao Felix his hat-trick? Do we give Liam Delap another goal in this competition? I think we give it Joao Felix, actually. Get himself a hat-trick. We'll go top left again. That's where he put his chance before. Joao Felix! Oh, what a penalty that is. 4-0 Manchester City. It's a hat-trick for Felix. Delap got his goal. Bit unfair, the referee ruled it out. But Felix steps up from the spot. Smashes it in. To make it 4-0. Really good penalty from Felix. I mean, Henderson's got no chance even if he goes that way. It's a top penalty. And it's a hat-trick for Joao Felix today. And we will make a substitution now, and it will be Joao Felix coming off after that wonderful performance. Bernardo Silva's going to come on this left-hand side. And Ake is going to come on for Ruben Diaz. We're 4-0. This should be the end of the game now, shouldn't it? And we are going to skip to the end of the game. Jump to result. A 4-0 win. Soucek got booked. Williams came on for Wan-Bissaka. But that was full time. A 4-0 win. Joao Felix with a hat-trick. Well, look at this for news, everyone. Winner of the Ballon d'Or is Romelu Lukaku. Unbelievable. He has been banging the goals, hasn't he? And he wins the Player of the Year award. He wins the Ballon d'Or for Manchester City. Congratulations to Lukaku. He deserves it. He's been fantastic. And he's still firing this season as well, hasn't he? But he's had 2 unbelievable seasons. And that is firing straight to the top of world football to win that Ballon d'Or. So 10 points clear at top of the Premier League table. And we face Sheffield United down in 16th next, which you will simulate this game. But I mean, 10 points clear. We already look favourites to the title straight away, don't we? Even after that terrible result on the opening game of the season against Southampton, we haven't put a foot wrong since then. So this is the team for this Sheffield United game. Edison starts in goal. We've got Cancelo, Diaz, Laporte and Hernandez, the back four. Rodri, Aouar and De Bruyne in midfield. Sterling on the left. Bernardo Silva on the right. And Lukaku through the middle. On the bench, we've got the likes of Felix, Torres and Foden to come and change the game. And to hold on to the game, Herrera, Walker, Ake and Bazunu if necessary. Well, an exciting game. We've conceded 2 goals, which is an issue. And a 3-2 win. Laporte in the 80th minute made it 3-1. Herrera scored. De Bruyne scored in the 9th minute. And Ferreira for them scored in the 86th, but it wasn't enough to stop us from getting 3 points at home. But 2 goals conceded is a bit of an issue. And so our final game of this episode will be against 16th place Brentford. I know we don't usually play these games, the teams at the bottom of the table, but Brentford are newly promoted. I want to see what they like, because if they stay in the Premier League table, they might, work their way up and be a problem for us next season. So let's see what it's all about with Brentford. They've even got a player in the top 2 goal scorers there in Difasoglu, so maybe they're quite a good side. This is the side we're going to go with against Brentford today. Edison starts in goal. We've got Walker, Diaz, Ake and Saka in the back four. Rodri in the middle with Foden and Bernardo Silva. Then it's Ferran Torres on the left, Kaiki on the right, and Lukaku through the middle. On the bench, we've got Delap, Felix, Bissouma, Gundogan Hernandez, Stones, and Gavin Bazunu. So we are at the Brentford Stadium. Brentford have been doing well, obviously promoted into the Premier League, so clearly quite good. One of their players is top goal scorer, second top goal scorer with 12 goals this season. So it'll be good to try and keep him quiet. I'm sure they've got a good side. Sam Johnstone has been signed from West Brom. He's a very good goalkeeper. So this is the Brentford side that we face today. Sam Johnstone in goal, back four of Osmir, Sands, Janssen, Pinnock and Araujo. Zambarek, Norsgaard and Jensen in the midfield. And Mbuemo, Kanyos and Divisoglu, the left winger who's been scoring all the goals from. They've got Fosu, Tony, some strong players on the bench. But it's that left winger we need to watch out for, isn't it? He's the goal scorer for them. So Manchester City versus Brentford. And it's live from Malton Road. Here's Foden. Oh, well played. Lukaku, Ferran. Here's Ferran. Ferran Torres. Oh, makes it 1-0. Well, he hadn't scored in a few games, it felt like. Maybe only one. But he scored there. Rifled that one into the far corner. This might be an easy win for us against Brentford today. Good play by Foden and Lukaku. Could have set up Lukaku, Ferran. Went for goal himself. Because he knows he's in goal scoring form. And he finishes his chances, he does regularly. 11 goals, double figures for Ferran Torres now. And it's good to see. Can we get 2 players with plus 20 goals? Yeah, Brentford. They're looking decent on the ball, though. Rodri, good interception. Bernardo Silva, not quick enough across there, Bernardo. Goodbye, Rodri, though. Ferran. Lukaku. Foden. Through to Bernardo. Lays it off to Kaiki. Kaiki! Oh, he's put it wide, the Brazilian. He knows he should score there. He knows he should score. Rodri across. Lots of running from Bernardo. Good to see. Ferran. Here he comes, Ferran. Janssen. Away from Janssen. Ferran. Oh, he makes it 2-0 for Ferran Torres. He's just so good. He's just so good in front of goal. Both on his left foot, I think. Oh no, the first one was his right foot. But that 5-star weak foot's made a big difference to him. It really has. Because as soon as you get in front of goal with him, it doesn't matter how you try and finish it. The chances are it's going in 9 times out of 10. Work from Bernardo Silva in the midfield. Release Ferran Torres. And Ferran made it 2-0 Manchester City. 12 goals now. I think he's our top goal scorer, Ferran Torres. 13 minutes. Brentford are getting battered. Rodri takes it down. Back to Diaz. Okay. Good pass into Foden. In behind to Ferran. 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 Oh, good play. Unlucky. Got an eye for goal now, Ferran, hasn't he? Wants to hit it every time he gets there. Back to Rodri. Kaiki. Lukaku. Kaiki. Oh, it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. 3-0 Manchester City. 30-odd minutes. Lukaku combines with Kaiki. Saka was involved. Foden was involved. Rodri was involved. And it's just a wonderful goal again from us. Rodri into Kaiki, into Lukaku. This turn and pass. Then Kaiki dinks it over Johnstone. Should do a lot better than that, shouldn't it? A lot better than that. It's a cheeky finish, really. Johnstone, I don't know how he's not read that one. 3-0 Manchester City. Kaiki's 4th this season in the Premier League. Pretty good return so far. As we approach the halfway mark in the Premier League season. And we're running away with it. We're absolutely running away with it. Cross comes in. Ake away. Bernardo on his chest. Saka. Kaiki. Good ball. He goes behind to Lukaku. Look at Lukaku go. Here comes the Belgian. Into Ferran. Ferran. Oh, I wanted to go back to Lukaku. Couldn't do so. Do this time. Lukaku. Saka. Into Kaiki. What a ball. Kaiki again. Just can't get the power on it. What a cross from Saka. For Brentford to defend again. Kaiki. Walker. Kyle Walker gets his chance and Kyle Walker makes it 4-0. A goal from fullback for Kyle Walker. And he's worth a mention because his contract is up at the end of the season. He is, what, 34, 35 years of age now, Kyle Walker. But he's still going strong, 85 rated. In here. And a really good finish from Kyle Walker. From fullback Kaiki with a little back heel assist. I'll tell you what we will do. We're going to rest Ferran Torres straight away. Delap's going to come on through the middle for this second half, which I don't think we're going to play, to be honest with you. All over the top. Saka's going to come out to deal with it. He does deal with it by Saka. Bukayo Saka all the way back to Edison. And that is half-time. Manchester City 4. Brentford 0. Hopefully we can keep a clean sheet in the second half as we dive in to the sim system. And the game does finish 4-0. I'm impressed by that. They made 3 substitutions. Fosu came on. Tony, Thiago. But not only is it enough. A 4-0 win for Manchester City and a clean sheet to end the episode. So thank you very much for watching. We are running away with the Premier League title and we will continue to. This side is not giving up. Please do continue to like the videos if you're not subscribed to the channel. And we'll see you next time.